How is that not considered a hate crime? When they targeted him, they targeted his dog. Forget a cover, which was actually really sad, and I believe this was a hate crime, was this whole Hollywood actor, Jonathan Jaws. I don't know why. Bro, this shit was sad, dude. This shit was sad. And it's, in my opinion, it's definitely a hate crime towards him. I feel like they targeted him on purpose. So let's check out what happened.
Jonathan Joss, best known for voicing John Redcorn on King of the Hill, was shot and killed in what his husband describes as a targeted hate crime. The couple had returned to the site of their former home, which had been destroyed by fire after years of homophobic harassment and threats. According to Joss's husband, the two men had faced ongoing intimidation from people in the area who made it clear they did not approve of their relationship. Over a span of 2 years,
How does the police not see that, bro? I mean, this happened, what, 2 days ago? Maybe over the weekend? They're like, yeah, we're still investigating. Like, bro, what the fuck? The neighbors did not like him one bit.
Couple reported multiple threats to law enforcement, including specific warnings that their house would be set on fire. No action was taken. Eventually, their home was burned down. On the day of the shooting, the couple returned to their property to check for mail. When they arrived, they discovered the skull and harness of one of their missing dogs, deliberately placed.
Bro, they killed their dog
In view, a discovery that caused both of them significant distress. After discovering the skull of their dead dog, their neighbor approached them and began shouting homophobic slurs. Without warning, he drew a gun and opened fire. Josh reportedly pushed his husband out of the way and was struck by the bullet. He unfortunately died at the scene. Neither Josh nor his husband was armed. The couple had not threatened anyone. Josh had recently married his husband on Valentine's Day, and the two had been planning their future together, searching for a new home and a fresh start following the destruction of their previous home. This investigation is still ongoing.
Damn. What a fucking tragedy, dude. Let me go to the news report. Hold on.
Now to a story that's getting national attention today. Real-life drama has led to the death of a Hollywood actor right here in San Antonio. 59-year-old Jonathan Joss, known for his role in the animated series King of the Hill, was shot dead in a South Side neighborhood. Katrina Weber shows us why people there say that this was a final act in a series of problems.
This house was built by my dad in 1957 for my mom.
This was no role, but real-life heartbreak for actor Jonathan Joss when his family home on Dorsey Street burned down in January. On Sunday, neighbors say he was back on the now empty lot, checking on the Southside property when he got into a deadly confrontation.
So I just got into my vehicle, turned it on, and so my back was to them. I didn't see when it happened.
A pile of mail now sits where this neighbor who hid her identity says Joss was standing, arguing with someone in a car right before gunshots rang out.
I just ducked and waited, and the car drove off fast, and then that's when I looked up and I saw him on the ground.
Joss died from his wounds. San Antonio police have arrested a neighbor, 56-year-old Sigfredo Ceja Alvarez, for his murder. Joss was best known for voicing the John Redcorn character in the animated...
Being his own neighbor is crazy work too, bro. Like, bro, imagine not living comfortable in your own fucking house because of your neighbors.
...series King of the Hill. He also appeared in Parks and Recreation. In the neighborhood, people...
Oh shit, he was in Parks and Rec? I have to go back and see.
People say Joss made his presence known, and not always in a good way.
We would see him down the street, yelling, ranting and raving, sometimes walking up and down the street.
Neighbors say Joss took the whole private property concept very seriously. Even after his house had burned down, they say he fiercely protected not only what was behind this fence, but well beyond it.
And just different things. He'll argue with different people.
Maybe somebody would drive by his home. He didn't like people driving in front of his home.
One neighbor says she saw similar behavior from Joss Sunday, although it's still unclear exactly how that led to him being shot. Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
Let me see if there's an update on the guy. Woman captures video. Oh, shit.
Take me, man. Walking down the street, man. I can't get to that. Just walking, man.
Video shows actor Jonathan Joss walking with a pitchfork minutes before shooting.
¿Yo sí? ¿No está yo?
Quiero que lo grabes. ¿Está grabando?
No, put stuff up here. No. Woo! You guys are caping me for what? I'm walking down the street. I'm rehearsing. I make movies, man. I'm rehearsing the scene.
He was having a manic episode after finding his dog's remains in the mailbox. Yeah, dude. I mean, who fucking wouldn't, bro? Who fucking wouldn't?
die.
Y se oye todo lo que está diciendo.
You still look like that? I'm just walking down the street, you're taping me.
¿O no me escuchan?
Feel like that, man. What's it
Entonces
feel like?
tengo que poner más cerca
Think
la
you're
cámara.
going to be going somewhere else. What's it feel like, bro?
¿Cómo se-
Dígame, how you feel?
Dude, like, I couldn't imagine, bro. Like, obviously, if people didn't know what the fuck happened before this, they would have taken this video out of context. But now that we know that he found his fucking dog's skull in the mailbox by some neighbors that don't fucking like him at all, he has all the right to fucking act this way, dude. All the right, bro. Damn, I got fucking goosebumps, dude. Because, man. This shit is fucking whack, dude. Yeah, who wouldn't be going crazy?
That guarantee, boy, when you go to bed, you don't know when you're going to wake up. You pull a gun on somebody, that's reason for deportation, man. The cops dropped the case because they had no witnesses, right? But I had a witness. Like, habla con la policía. So we're going to reopen the case. And look, I don't have to do it just like the cops put you on me. The cops put you. But this is the case. Mine was a felony. Yours would be a felony. Think about it. You read that paper, you sign it. The reason for deportation. I was looking at the street because I put wires. Ain't doing nothing wrong, sir. I'm the police. You guys called the cops when I'm not here. I can yell, I can scream, I can pray. Whatever I want. And they don't mean I'm crazy. Don't mean I'm like me, I got the hand of God.
Damn.
Right there, man. You're taking pictures of me with my dog. That's what you're getting. You're a coward. Don't even know how to take a gun off the safe. Tú no miras muy bien. Muy sucio. And if you don't call, respond.
¿Decir qué? No
That's the worst thing you
está
can do.
haciendo nada malo.
I ain't doing nothing wrong, man. I asked you, why are you
Es
filming?
cierto.
I pray, yell, scream all over.
Pero nosotros podemos, pues,
Why?
en esta casa, aquí,
Call the
podemos
cops, man.
tomar
What's they gonna do?
videos.
It's the reason for this free help.
Está en la calle. Sí, él está en la calle y nosotros estamos en nuestra casa. So, ¿qué tiene?
¿Por qué no hablas? ¿Por qué no?
¿Por qué no?
Puede hablar, no. I told you, man. You had a problem with me, go take my action.
Hombre, ¿qué pasó?
Remember the time I saw you swore? Remember? I nodded my head. Gave you respect. You don't deserve it. At the scene of a crime, arson, they look at the people who's reporting, who's enjoying it. That's rule number one when you investigate a scene. Since you had pleasure filming me with my dead dog, you're enjoying it too much. There was 4 officers here watching you. Enjoy. I just got to open the case now. Even the cop, you guys called the police and I want you to come. I don't know why they're calling you. We're here to come on. I want to see the life wrong they're doing. The street. Guy over there locked off, man. No more nothing. How's business? What's your business? Hey, ready? How old business? Can you send me a copy of that? Because the last time you sent it to the police, guess what? They said you changed it. So keep filming, good boy. Good boy.
Wow.
Puppy says hello.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if it's like a lot of older people in poverty on that side, it's crazy to think that a famous person, an actor, will live over there. But don't know.
We are following several new developments tonight in the deadly shooting of actor Jonathan Joss.
We just got a hold of police reports that detail what officers were investigating before the actor was shot and killed in his Southside neighborhood. Joss was best known as the voice of John Redcorn in the long-running Fox animated series King of the Hill.
He also made appearances as Ken Hotate on the NBC show Parks and Rec. Those two popular roles defining his professional life in Hollywood.
And we've been working to find out more about his life here in San Antonio along Dorsey Street on the south side. News 4 got a hold of several police reports today, painting a picture of some very erratic and dangerous behavior.
The News 4 I-Team's Jordan Elder is live at the site of the shooting to start our team coverage.
Wait, he said his dad built that house, so I'm sure that's why he held on to it. Oh, okay.
Jordan, tell us what those reports are saying.
Well, Mandy and Jonathan, these reports show police were heavily involved in this neighborhood and with Jonathan Joss. Some of these reports show neighbors saying...
No way. So the latest report is that it is not considered what is not considered a hate crime?
That they saw him with a crossbow on multiple occasions, and that includes Sigfredo Ceja Alvarez, who is now accused of killing Jonathan Joss.
Disturbances, welfare checks, and mental health calls.
All right, this is just another. Bro, how is not. How. Oh, shit. How is that not considered a hate crime? When they targeted him, they targeted his dog.